I want to do a quick rant video here. This is something that I've been seeing in the fandom lately, in the Star Wars community, if you want to call it that, if we are indeed a community anymore. Um, there's so much divisive hate right now in the community. If you don't know me, I'm the Lore Knight. I make Star Wars lore videos. I'm an artist. I like to paint locations from Star Wars. I like to share my art with this channel. But okay, so I get a lot of hate comments, of course. I'm not a YouTuber. I just make YouTube videos. I put them on YouTube. Everybody gets those comments, right? I feel like the Star Wars fandom has never been divided like this. Even right after The Last Jedi, whenever the divide actually happened, whenever everybody was angry, there's just so much deep ingrained hate right now in the community. It's crazy, man. Both on both sides too. I'd like to say both sides. Look, I've been called if I say something nice about the Acolyte, like the lightsaber fights were really good, which they were. I really did enjoy the lightsaber fights. I'm called a Disney shill, right? If somebody says something bad about or says, I didn't like The Last Jedi, then you're called all the words that you can't say on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. But I saw this thing on Twitter and it made me really think. There's this Star Wars YouTuber. I'm not gonna say his name because he deleted this tweet. He's a young guy, okay? He's young still. He doesn't understand that you need to be able to speak your opinion without being afraid of backlash or whatever. Now, he is kind of on the left-hand side of the aisle, right? He's in the Raylo side, okay? Like I love the sequels. Andor's better than the original trilogy side, which is whatever. I'm not here to argue that, but what was weird to me is he said something on Twitter and it sparked a huge backlash from his own people, his own Raylos, his own side of the Star Wars fandom, which was funny to me. I mean, it's not funny because it basically made him delete the opinion. He said some I don't have it right now, but he said something like the twins in the Acolyte were boring and I didn't enjoy them or something, and their powers were boring. I forget what he said, but it was something critical of the Acolyte. And you don't get critical of the Acolyte. If you're on that side of the fandom, if you get critical, then you're called all kinds of names, the names I can't say on YouTube. But I saw that backlash and I responded. I said, have your own opinion. Here, actually, I'll read it because I'm not going to show it on screen because then you'll see this. Like, I don't want anybody contacting this guy, but where did I say it? I've been tweeting too much on Twitter, so I can't find stuff. Actually, it should be right here. I'm going to edit this out. Look, I don't care what side you're on. I don't care what you like in Star Wars, what you don't like. Anybody that's cool with me, I'm gonna be cool with you, dude. That's how it should be. Everybody's opinion is valid. As long as you're not using Star Wars to further your own political beliefs, using it instead of just having a love for, if you love the sequels, that's cool. There are parts of the sequels that I like. If you only like Legends stuff, if you only read the EU and that's your thing, that's cool too, man. Like, what? I don't understand the big deal with fighting in the fandom. So I responded to this person saying, because he was like, how come the Star Wars community is treating me like this? Why are you guys calling me names just because I said something critical of the Acolyte? Like, what is going on? So he's just now finding out about how crazy the fandom is. Now, I've been here since The Last Jedi. Obviously, I've been a part of the fandom my whole life, but I've seen what angry fans say to other fans that don't share their same opinion, and it's nuts. I guess he was just now finding that out, like, "What do you mean I can't have an opinion?" I said, "Have and say whatever opinion you want. We need more diversity of thought in Star Wars, no matter if we agree or not. It's liberating to not care." And I definitely believe that with all my heart. He liked the tweet. and he followed me. Okay, so I followed him back, obviously. And then one of his buddies said, "What the F has Star Wars become, bro? A person can't discuss what they like about the accolade because they'll called immediately a damn racist." Uh, yeah, effing newsflash. You can absolutely be critical of characters regardless of race. So that was the point of the tweet. He said, "I didn't enjoy this character," and everyone was like, "This is a black woman. You have to like this person." Just stupidity. Pure woke stupidity. I kind of thought woke was behind us at this point, but I guess it's still alive and it's good, you know? And I responded to that tweet saying, "No, you can't. You're not allowed to criticize, and you can't have a single free thought that goes against their talking points, or you'll be shunned as a racist bigot." That side of the fandom divide made Star Wars a part of their personal political identity, which is why they fight so hard when someone displays wrongthink. They feel attacked personally. I'm trying to explain this to this guy. I'm saying he's saying, "Why are people getting so upset? All I did was say something slightly against this one character in this one TV show." And I'm trying to tell him like, "Hey, they're so ingrained in their politics that they're anything that goes against what they value is a personal attack on them. So they're gonna like attack you like crazy." The other side I'm talking about kind of like the fandom menace side, which the other side has become so negative about Star Wars that everything Disney Star Wars is bad and Star Wars is dead. If you say something nice about Acolyte or liked Kenobi, you're called a Disney shill, which, yes, I've been called that. I've been called lots of. If you make videos on YouTube for any amount of time, you're going to be called all kinds of stuff. Some people are crazy out there, man. I have friends on both sides too, by the way. I love to talk. I really want to talk to Aurelio. I kinda wanna have Aurelio, like, on stream. I wanna stream with Aurelio, and I wanna ask them questions. I wanna see what they think because look at this. I just saw this thing. I was on TikTok. I post my YouTube shorts on TikTok too, you know, just because I can. And I was on the store part of it, and I saw this weird I'm gonna post it on screen here if I get around to editing this video. It was a pink American flag with Anakin Skywalker with his like shirt open or his like little robe open and it shows his little chest and his abs or whatever. And I'll put it right here. Anyway, I was like, "What is I don't understand this. I don't get it. I don't understand why is this a thing?" Like I'm a US Army veteran. I'm a patriot and I'm a huge Star Wars fan, obviously. But I don't get this at all. Like I don't understand it and I really want to talk. I want to talk to a shipper. I want to talk to a Raylo. And I want to see where their mindset is. Like why do they think the way they do? I accept everyone's opinions. I'll be super respectful. But the thing is like I just want to know what makes them operate. Why do you want the movie to hunt for Ben Solo? Because I would like to see that movie too. Okay. There you go. There's another thing for me to be a Disney shill to. I'd like to see it mainly because I'm sick of just talking about rumors, dude. All we have in the Star Wars fandom right now is rumor. Oh, this actor says this. Oh my gosh. Everybody make an article. Everybody make a YouTube video because one of the actors from Star Wars said this. I want to see new content. I want to see new movies. It's been 7 years. All right. Like anyway, this is the divide we have now, which is why I've been calling for more diversity of thought in the fandom. Everyone should be able to have an opinion and not be called some stupid name. We're all Star Wars fans, and that should be what brings us together. He liked that too, followed me, obviously. Now, I went back to check on the other guy, the first guy that originally posted and got attacked for having an opinion, and he deleted the tweet, the original tweet, and he had one of those little black screen things with the white text, you know what I'm talking like. It's like a thing that companies put up. It's a thing that companies put up if one of their representatives says like a bad word on TV and they're like, "We apologize for who we may have offended. We're very sorry and we're gonna do better, guys." He put one of those up, and then I kind of looked into him just a little more just because I was curious to see, well, why, like, he was standing on his principles, he was standing on his opinion, and now he just kinda gave up because I'll tell you why. I know why, because all of his audience thinks that way. They all think you can't have an opinion in Star Wars or else you're this or that, right? So, and, it's just kinda sad to see, man, like, somebody has a free thought in the Star Wars fan, which both sides, I've noticed not a lot of people have free thought, okay? Even on the side that was mad about The Last Jedi, which I was a part of that side. That's why I started watching freaking YouTube, because I started watching these guys about The Last Jedi. I was like, "Hey, what the heck happened in The Last Jedi?" Even their side is like, everything Disney sucks, and if you say something's good, you're bad too. Like, it's it's just insane, and it's just weird. I think more people, if you have a Twitter account or if you have any kind of social media, um, or if you're watching these YouTube videos, just say like, we should all just be together because of Star Wars. We shouldn't be shouting people down for their opinions. We need more free thought in Star Wars or it'll never be fixed. It'll never evolve. And that's kind of my goal. That's one of the goals of my channel, is to bring people together, which is why I never put anybody down for their opinion unless they're just like, "F you, Lore Knight." You know what? F you too, peasant. Silence, peasant. Do not speak to the Lore Knight. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the state of the fandom right now. It's more divided than ever. And that's why I'm hoping this new Mandalorian and Grogu movie kind of brings us together a little bit. I think it's going to be enjoyable. And, I'm just enjoying Star Wars now. I don't care anymore about what happened in the past. Okay, I'm not letting the past die because they did, in my opinion, can I give an opinion? They screwed up Luke Skywalker. They screwed up with the sequels, but there were some good stuff about sequels too. Anyway, what happened to that's in the past. We need to fix Star Wars. We need to fix the fandom and come back stronger than ever. We need fully armed and operational battle station uh for the franchise. Let me know what you think. Are you set in your ways? Are you like, if you feel one way, are you set like that? Are you just done talking? Some things I am done talking about, and we're not going to get into that on this video, but other things like, people's opinions, hey, let everyone have their opinion. Let's all just get along, man. Come on. But let me know if you think that's possible in the comments. Thanks for watching this. It's kind of a rant, semi rant, little bit of a downer, but I have a pretty good video coming out for you soon. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.